Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
The road we have traveled is record-breaking. The release of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero, has achieved both good reputation and box office. The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero, set a pre-sale box office record, and Xiao Zhan's role as Guo Jing was praised. The movie shows the martial arts world in epic wars, and has achieved both good reputation and box office, with a cumulative box office of 450 million. Xiao Zhan delves into the role, creating a three-dimensional Guo Jing, and his emotional entanglement with Huang and Huang is fascinating. The movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero, created film history records. 1. It achieved the fastest pre-sale box office record of breaking 100 million inches Chinese film history. 2. It achieved the fastest pre-sale box office record of breaking 200 million during the Spring Festival of Chinese film history. The movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero, broke the 200 million record in only 4 days, 13 hours and 50 minutes, while the previous record maker took 5 days, 10 hours and 13 minutes, and the new record created by The Legend of the Condor Heroes was nearly a day ahead of schedule. Seeing this, you may have overlooked a point, that is, the excellence of The Legend of the Condor Heroes lies in that it has won such a high pre-sale box office record with a 16% screening rate. The previous record breaker in film history achieved super high pre-sale box office in a short period of time by scheduling a screening rate of up to 43% and relying on a large number of golden sessions. 3. The pre-sale box office of The Legend of the Condor Heroes exceeded 300 million, successfully ranking in the top 5 pre-sale box office in Chinese film history. In the pre-sale box office rankings of Chinese film history, the pre-sale box office of the movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero, surpassed Monster Hunt and ranked 5th. Seeing this, I feel a little emotional. In the 2018 Spring Festival, Xiao Zhan was a small demon in the group performance in Monster Hunt. In the 2025 Spring Festival, Xiao Zhan was Guo Jing, the hero in Sui Hark's movie. The road he has walked, the sweat and hard work he has put in have left traces in his works, and he has blossomed all the way. During the filming of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, actor Xiao Zhan personally trained horses, learned martial arts, body techniques, boxing, stick techniques, palm techniques, and also learned Mongolian because the lines had Mongolian parts. The first time I came into contact with Mongolian, it was like reading a heavenly book. Mongolian was difficult to learn, but Xiao Zhan resolutely insisted on learning Mongolian. Although it doesn't matter if he can't speak well, there will be post-dubbing, but Xiao Zhan still wrote down the Mongolian through transliteration, thinking that he couldn't deceive himself, and said in a very determined tone, "I must speak Mongolian 100% by myself, and engrave every note in my mind." On the set, you can see Xiao Zhan taking notes anytime and anywhere, conscientiously focusing, and devoting himself to the filming. In order to make a better movie, Xiao Zhan learned a lot of skills during the period, but learning these skills is not the biggest challenge for him. So what is the biggest challenge? Xiao Zhan answered in the interview that the biggest challenge is to play Guo Jing. Because of this role, his national popularity is very wide, and everyone has an image of Guo Jing in their hearts. How to shape this role well is the biggest challenge for himself. But Xiao Zhan also grasped the key point, clearly knowing what the core of the character is, deeply understanding the character, and becoming the character itself, instead of focusing on some external points and external factors. For Xiao Zhan, the biggest difficulty in playing a role is to find the core of the character, then express it, and make the audience believe that this is true. Only by finding the spiritual core of the character can you understand why the character does this. Because of the existence of the spiritual core, all actions that occur are traceable, logical, and reasonable. Why do they do this? Look at problems and think about problems from the perspective of the character, take actions and make decisions, and present the character himself to the audience. Xiao Zhan is very malleable and has a changeable temperament. He is an extremely rare character actor. Every role he plays seems to come alive. Coming from the two-dimensional world to reality, it is no longer Xiao Zhan, but the character himself, giving the character soul and flesh and blood, and bringing the character to life. The relationship between the three characters Jing Rong Zheng is also very interesting. The relationship between the three characters may go beyond what you have seen in previous film and television dramas. The pure and touching romantic love between Guo Jing and Huang, the brotherly love between Guo Jing and Huang, and the sisterly love between Huang and Huang are very charming. The female characters all have strong personality charm, beautiful, handsome, and heroic. Huang Zhang dares to love and hate, and is bold and delicate. Huang is quirky and resourceful. In addition to the love between men and women, the children of Jiang who also have family, country, chivalry, and great love in their hearts, with a heavy background. A very touching scene in the original work is that when Guo Jing climbed up with Huang on his back, he tied Huang to his body. Guo Jing said, "I carry you on my back in life and I will carry you on my back in death." At that time, Huang was injured by Qiu Qianren, and Guo Jing carried her on his back to ask Prince Duan for help. Huang was too injured to climb the mountain, so Guo Jing carried her on his back to climb up. Huang felt it was dangerous and asked Guo Jing to give up, and then Guo Jing directly tied Huang to himself and climbed up. When it comes to love, Sui Hark is still good at filming. The love in the movie is simple and romantic, vigorous and deep. All previous versions of film and television dramas tell the audience why Guo Jing loves Huang, while Sui Hark's version of The Legend of the Condor Heroes tells everyone how they love each other and stay together, not one-sidedly. Xiao Zhan's Guo Jing is three-dimensional and full, and he interprets such a complex and chivalrous character to the fullest, bringing the audience a surprise far beyond expectations. Although Huang Zhang likes Guo Jing, the prairie princess also has her own pride. Huang Zhang, Father Khan wants you to be his golden sword consort too much. Here Huang Zhang said that Father Khan wants you to be his consort, not that I like you. The content of the last letter from Huang Zhang to Guo Jing in the original novel is, "My division is attacking south and will attack Zhangyang. I know that you are loyal to the country and risked your life to tell me. I am responsible for the tragic death of your mother. I am ashamed to see you again. I will go to the remote area to rely on my elder brother and will never set foot on my homeland again. May you take good care of yourself and live a long and happy life." It can be seen that Huang Zhang is a grassland princess who values love and righteousness. She has her own pride and persistence. Her pattern and mind are far beyond ordinary people. In the movie, Huang Zhang is not in love, willful and delicate, but handsome, sassy and free and easy, more rational and calm. Guo Jing and Huang stand together, which is very much like a couple of chivalrous men. As of the early morning of the 29th, the pre-sale box office of The Legend of the Condor Heroes exceeded 350 million, and the total number of ticket purchases exceeded 6.92 million. What is a cool article? What is the mutual reflection of actors and characters, both in and out of the play? Xiao Zhan is the big male protagonist, and the cool article reflects reality. Along the way, the miracles he has experienced and created are more cool and exciting than the cool article. The real content completely surpasses the description of the novel, which is also very admirable. And what about Guo Jing? The character in the novel is a real cool male protagonist, with a cool life and a cool text, and a heart of a great hero who serves the country and the people. Xiao Zhan plays Guo Jing. At a certain moment, some moments they vaguely overlap, and he is Guo Jing himself. When talking about why Xiao Zhan was chosen to play Guo Jing, was there any moment when you felt that he was Guo Jing? Director Sui Hark's answer was that he talked to Xiao Zhan several times, and he felt that it might be Xiao Zhan when he talked for the first time. Then I got to know Xiao Zhan better and found that he had a lot of places that could be put on the character of Guo Jing, so I used Xiao Zhan. Sui Hark said that he knew many of the actors who played Guo Jing, and he saw parts of Guo Jing from them, and also saw parts without Guo Jing. For him, the character of Guo Jing is a question of how to make him into the Guo Jing he saw, that temperament and state. How to choose an actor to play Guo Jing is to follow Guo Jing's feelings and use our Guo Jing's feelings to find someone close to him to play this character. In other words, Xiao Zhan is someone close to Guo Jing. This is the Guo Jing we want. He has many of Guo Jing's good qualities, including temperament and state. This is the Guo Jing we think and see. Why do we value Xiao Zhan? Suke said that Guo Jing is a big brother. Brothers are very helpful to newcomers, colleagues, partners, etc. He thinks that Xiao Zhan has a feeling of a brother. What is this feeling of a brother? It is to have a high sense of morality, traditional courtesy, integrity, loyalty, filial piety, and righteousness, and a strong sense of responsibility. In everyone's impression of Guo Jing, you may think that Guo Jing is more honest, not good at speaking, dull, and always scolded. These are stereotypes of the character. The real Guo Jing is not like this. He is loyal, hardworking, patriotic, filial, and has all the chivalrous spirit in Jin Yong's works. He has a plain appearance and ragged clothes. It is a bit ragged, but to say that Guo Jing has a plain appearance, there is a question mark here. Guo Jing has a strong grassland atmosphere, tall and strong, rough and strong, and has the elegant appearance of the Han people, with sword eyebrows and star eyes. He has the character of a scholar, and is well-read, unlike ordinary reckless men. He is low-key, introverted, has faith, is diligent and self-disciplined, and has a tenacious optimism that no difficulty can defeat him. Great wisdom appears foolish. Being able to learn top martial arts such as the 18 dragon subduing palms, the 9 yen manual, and the left and right fighting, and being appreciated by the Khan of the grassland, he is definitely a smart man. Guo Jing's intelligence is hidden, and he is generous, kind and righteous. Why is it said that Guo Jing's life experience is more exciting than the ups and downs of Huang? Even though his clothes are tattered, his mount is still a Fargana horse, comparable to a modern high-end sports car. He is wearing a Song Dynasty infantry armor, comparable to the top bulletproof vests of modern times. He can also lead troops to go to war, one man guarding the pass and 10,000 men can't open it, with superb ability, wisdom and courage. Guo Jing's mother Li Ping is a very strong and wise woman with a sense of family and country. From childhood, Li Ping taught Guo Jing many great truths of life by teaching by example and subtle influence. Guo Jing's ability to thrive is inseparable from his mother's careful teaching and cultivation. Growing up on the grassland, princesses and princes were Guo Jing's playmates. He was the Golden Sword Prince Consort personally appointed by the Khan of the grassland, and he also had a group of brothers and friends on the grassland. The Khan raised Guo Jing as half a son and valued him very much. He appointed Guo Jing as 1,000 men. If he made great contributions, he could be crowned king and a general. Guo Jing wore a golden belt around his waist, and even the saddle was inlaid with gems. He was a real red horse prince. He studied under several top masters, which was equivalent to close teaching by top professors. The positioning of Guo Jing in the original work of the Legend of the Condor Heroes is also very meaningful. Guo Jing is almost equivalent to a returee, abandoning all the power and wealth of the grassland, and returning to serve the motherland after completing his studies. In the process of Guo Jing's growth, the Khan was both a father and a king to Guo Jing, and he had the grace of raising him, but Guo Jing also saved the life of the Khan of the grassland. The Khan wanted to assimilate Guo Jing into his family, and even wanted to marry his princess to him. However, in Guo Jing's heart, he always knew his feelings for his hometown, and he insisted on not moving in principle. Guo Jing, even if I have a Mongolian name, I will not forget that my real name is Guo Jing. This is Guo Jing, who is always loyal to his country, has a firm belief and a strong sense of belonging to the motherland, and has a sense of family and country. Moreover, Guo Jing's name is also very important. It was taken from the Jingkang shame, and he must be loyal to the country and serve the country and the people. Guo Jing is a very complex, three-dimensional, and vivid character, loyal and righteous, which is a big surprise to the audience. Pure martial arts, unique to China. There are martial arts rivers and lakes, as well as epic war scenes, coupled with the latest technology, first-class special effects, top-notch visual and auditory feasts, yellow sand all over the sky, war horses neighing, the harsh sound of collisions between cold weapons, iron halberds sinking into the sand, and the scene is extremely shocking. On the first day of its release, the audience gave rave reviews to The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the greatest hero. Mei Oian opened with a score of 9.6, Tao Piao opened with a score of 9.7, and Hupu scored 9.1, with both word of mouth and box office success so far. The Legend of the Condor Heroes has accumulated a total box office of 450 million yuan. It ranks first in pre-sale box office. Even though the screening rate is lower than that of other films of the same period and the prime time is very few, the cumulative box office of The Legend of the Condor Heroes is still increasing.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.